Yeah. Running these charts, watching FOMO traders tearing their bags apart. By the top, sell the low, now they crying in the chat. Should've checked the levels, now they funds ain't coming back. Candle wicked up, now they chasing that green. Didn't check resistance, now they stuck in a dream. Market makers laughing while they filling their shorts. Retail wrecked again, should've studied the course. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Green candles got them feeling like a crypto king. One red wick and they losing everything. Selling in a panic, market makers love it. Smart money lurking while the weak hands dump it. Charts don't lie, but emotions do. Gotta have a plan or the market wrecks you. Successful traders don't chase, we don't trip. Buying them dips while new traders just slip. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Tops ain't for buying, bottoms ain't for selling. But new traders don't learn the lesson. They see a pump and they jump all in. Next thing you know, the liquidation begins. Successful traders stacking up while they fall. Waiting on the pullback, yeah, that's the call. Smart money wins while the new traders get wrecked. Study the game, show the market respect.
Let's make this money, don't get wrecked. Every trader must show the market respect.
That's right, guys. We got to show the market some respect. So let's do it in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff's boring. For me, it is anyway. I'd like to look at support, resistance, trend lines, and of course I do use other tools. The fixed range volume profile is one of my faves. Same thing with VWAP, moving averages, anything that's going to give me kind of a clue on where the price might go. All right, so I was running a little bit late. Let's come over here to this and let's look at the crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles, let's go. All right, so this is on the daily. We have Hex up. Nice. We have Pi up. We have SPX up. We have Brett up. We have Ray up. Should we enter these? I don't know. We can look at them if you like. So if you have any coins you want me to do, definitely let me know, and we will look at those for you. I have my notebook here, and we will look at those. But the main thing is, whenever I'm showing you these coins, I'm showing you the thought process that goes behind either entering or waiting. And for me, I think that's very important to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why. Why are we doing what we're doing? That's very important. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Ooh, doggy. I think this means Bitcoin's going up. Is it going up? Well, we're going to find out in just a moment. Now, we did enter shorts last night, the group. We did enter shorts. So one thing that I do is I show you that we win and we lose. I think that's very important, because the biggest thing that you can do to yourself really is beat yourself up. Oh man, I entered shorts and I'm losing and I'm seeing all these other people, they're winning, and you just beat yourself up. Well, what I do is I show you our wins and I show you our losses. We did enter some shorts last night due to Bitcoin, and we're going to show you Bitcoin in just a moment. And these were aggressive trades. I also made a video for, of course, my VIP group. And I believe I shared, no, I don't think I shared it with the YouTube members. I'm not too sure. I do so many videos, it's funny. But in the group, I did put out that we're doing shorts. We're going, first, I always warn them. So, all right, guys, Bitcoin is breaking this level. We're going to do these shorts. It's higher risk because we have not gotten our confirmation yet. But when we get our confirmation, we can either add to our shorts or potentially start opening the shorts. But I know that I have aggressive traders in the group, safer traders. So I try to accommodate for everybody. If you're interested in joining the group, well, then here you go. This is basically to have access to me, not so much to learn how to trade, because you do that here. I show you how to trade here. I don't get rich off of people who are wanting to get rich from trading. What I do is I give this opportunity. If you want access to me almost 24/7, then here you go. So this is the information here. Of course, we do updates and videos and thought process on trades and everything else. Now, right now we do have Bitcoin coming up. Let's go and look at the liquidations heat map, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the shorts. Oh wait, so we'll do this one first. This is going to be on the 24-hour time frame. Let's go ahead and adjust this really quick, and let's go here. We have a lot of liquidations up here at 64 million, 65 million, right around $64,000 for Bitcoin. Same thing down here, 51 million, 50 million, right at 102. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame, and we're looking same thing, you know, right around 104 and 102. These are our levels. The thing is, where's it going to go? Is it going to go up or down? Man, I opened the door earlier, and a fly came in, and it's buzzing around. So if you see me swatting, it's me swatting a fly. I'm not any kind of hallucinogens. I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Now with this, we don't know. We don't know if it's going to go up or down. All we can do is trade level by level, and this is why I teach this level by level. We can have indicators that say it might go up, or point of control, but price can do whatever it wants, and it will do whatever it wants. It does not have to follow an indicator, because price does not follow anything. Price leads. And once we understand that, we know that we're the mercy of price action. So I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you so much for smashing the like. Thank you so much, Dylan. Appreciate you greatly. Hey, we got Porky in the house. What's up, Porky? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Now, Porky, this dude he's a beast. I'm going to tell you all guys right now. Porky's a beast. Let's go over here to this. I had everything set up, but again, running a little bit late. So this guy is an absolute beast, and he goes live pretty much every day. Normally around, I'd say anywhere between 9 and 11 Eastern. So definitely make sure that notification bell's on. Like, this is going to save you a lot of time searching for people who are live. But Porky, this dude is an absolute beast. I love how honest he is. And when I first saw him, I was like, this dude he's on it. And the thought process that he gives behind his setups are something that you want to watch. So definitely check this out. Porky Flounder 65. Dude's an absolute beast. And really great TA, guys. Like, really great. Like, just look. I just want to show you a preview. Just a preview. So here we go. We're looking at this. He's using the fib retracements. He shows actual trades. He's using the fib retracements, doing his explanations. Just really great guy. He takes a lot of requests, and he has to be by far the absolute fastest responder to chat. I don't know how he does it. I'm trying to emulate his style. So I just kind of give you a heads up. This guy, hands down, definitely check him out. Let's see here. Let's go to I want to go to this one now. Who has been getting liquidated? We're going to check that out. Oh, let's refresh this one more time. And the shorts, without a doubt, have been getting absolutely wrecked. On the 4-hour time frame, shorts. 12-hour time frame, shorts. 24-hour time frame, longs. So you can see that it kind of flipped. And let's go ahead and go to that right now. Let's go to the chart. This is my thought process. We're gonna be zoomed in, and then we're gonna zoom out. Let's see here. We got West in the house. What's up, West? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Let's see here. Flounder says, I appreciate the kind words. Man, I'm really trying to do better. And Jesse always beats me up. Joe, you need to look at the chat more. Like, dude, I'm in my thought process. Like, I'm good. Joe, you need to look at. And there was one day where I prayed. I prayed. Jesse just kept on beating me up. Joe, you need to check it. I said, but I'm doing all these things. And I said, dear baby Jesus, dear Lord, please, for the love of God, please have Jesse do his own YouTube channel so he can see how hard it is to read the chats as it happens. Because we are looking at the charts, we're doing our thought process, and I went on and on. I think I did like 3 prayers. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, there are some times where we do pray here. All right, moving on. All right, so this is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin on the 15-minute time frame. Of course, we have our fixed range volume profile for this range that we had here. There's actually two ranges. We have this range right here, and then this we have this higher range. So you could have all of it here, but for me, this is more of one range and then another range. Now the price did come down, and I had my alerts. Man, I had my alerts, like a lot of alerts, and I'm letting my group know. All right, guys, we're breaking out of our first range. We're re-entering the second range. Let's see what happens. Let's not get too crazy. Let's not like open shorts right now. We really need confirmation. And sure enough, it came down, it came up, my alerts are going off, and then it broke this level. I said, okay, now what we can do is we could enter shorts knowing that it's higher risk, because what might happen is it might fake us out. It might come back into the range. And it's done that before, where it went up and it faked everybody out, came back in. Then it went up again, faked everybody out, came back in. And if you're entering shorts here, your stop loss is about here, more than likely got tapped. And if it didn't, well, then here it definitely did. And right now they're just wrecking people. It's going back in the range. Let's short the top. You get wrecked. Oh, it's coming to the bottom of the range. Let's long it. You get wrecked. So again, the market maker's job is to wreck you. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So here, I'm letting everybody know, all right, we're going to enter some shorts. Now, what I do is, because I have nothing to sell you, if I had something to sell you, it'd be completely different in all the truths that I tell you. I would limit the truths. I wouldn't lie to you. I just wouldn't tell you as many truths. But since I have nothing to sell you, only this to offer, if you want, access to me almost 24/7, here you go. We do have a month-to-month, but you save a lot of money doing the yearly. Then you can do that. Now here, I told everybody, hey, right now, man, our shorts, let me see. No, we're still, man, right now we have 3 shorts open, I think 3. And I was really looking for a roll. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for it to roll over here. And right now it's breaking up. I would hate for us to close our shorts and then they get rejected off of this. So let me just see this really quick. 1 second. So from here to here. Yeah. Oh, man. And one thing that you don't want to do, you don't want your pride to get in the way. So 1 second. And that's the hardest thing too, especially if you have a group. So 1 second. All right, guys, even though we have 3 shorts open, 1 pretty much right at break even, let's go ahead and close our shorts. Let's give it about, I'd say about 8 hours, maybe 12 hours, just to see what the market's going to do. We may reopen the shorts sooner, but right now, let's just wait. Okay, so that was a message to my group. And 1 second. Taking a little bit to upload, I guess, because I'm streaming right now. And oops, okay, so let me go ahead and pin this. And then let me do another message in the main group. Hey guys, how's it going? So I just put a message in the setup group. Definitely check that out. Basically, it's to close your shorts, close all your shorts. We just have 3 open right now. All right, so let me pin this message as well. Okay, so now let me close my shorts. So what I always do is I always inform the group first, and then I do it. There's so many groups out there that will do theirs first. So this one I'm closing, and this one I'm closing. Now it could come down right now, but I'm not willing to risk it, because what could happen, it could come down and then do a higher low and then blast through this top. And then our shorts will, now we do have stop losses, but right now I would rather save money by closing out our trades now than have my pride take over and be like, oh, well, let's just see if it goes. No, that's the biggest thing too. Like, so on this channel, I talk about the psychology of trading a lot. And in my opinion, that is a very, very important. You don't want to be wrong. And especially, you don't want to be wrong in a group that you have, you know, decent amount of people in. And then you don't want to be wrong in front of YouTube, because again, it's like, oh man, why do I want to join your group? Like, you're wrong. It's like, no, the setup, it is what it is. You know, it was higher risk, and oh, you're doing excuses now. No, listen to me, guys. Joe, why you keep on talking to yourself and arguing with yourselves? Listen to me, stop. And I'm like, uh-oh. See here. What we want to do is we want to go through the whole thought process. Right here, it's an aggressive entry because we didn't have our confirmation. What is our confirmation? After our pivot. Could we enter short now? Yes. Higher risk, higher reward. When it created this pivot, once it breaks this pivot, the shorts generally will run really nice. Price came up, and then I did another video, I believe when the price action was, well, I think I did a video here. I did an audio, and then I did a video here. And then we see it come up, and then, no. So these drawings are prior to the actual price movement. That's very important. So I'm thinking it can come up here. Hopefully we want to see a lower high, and that's going to be great for our shorts. However, if we break this and create, you know, do this and break this level, this is how we would enter a long, which would mean that our shorts more than likely aren't going to play out. And sure enough, it did come up, and then it rolled over right away, which is good for our shorts, and our shorts are doing nice. We broke this level, which again, our shorts are now, you know, not so much at a loss. We're still at a loss here. Started coming down, and now our shorts in a positive. Then what happens? It comes up. Not to worry. Made another video for my group saying that more than likely, price may continue coming up for Bitcoin. More than likely do a pivot here. This is what we would like to see, so that we're creating a lower high. This is what we want. We want lower highs for our shorts. Sure enough, it came. Now the price was here. It came up and it came down, and then it broke this high. Now I'm getting worried. I'm looking at our shorts, and I truly do treat my members' money like it was my money. And you know, they lose, I lose, and I don't want them to lose. Comes up, breaks this level a little bit higher, and again, this was drawn way over here. And I want, this is my last hope. I wanted to see it come down, and it doesn't. Starts coming up. We're still okay in our shorts. We're still okay in our shorts. We have a nice cushion. There's some where it's like 1% away from getting stopped out, and I was really surprised that we didn't get stopped out here. We had 1% away to getting stopped out. Came down. I think our stop loss was like at 5%. But we're doing leverage though, 5%, and I believe I put on there just 2x leverage. But here is only like 4% loss. Starts coming down, and now what I'm looking for is I'm looking for this to roll over, creating a lower high. Now we're probably safe. Come down, and then now start our way down. However, right now, and you saw it live, it's breaking this value area high. It's breaking this level. Coming up, could we get rejected off of this value area high from the larger one? Sure. Could it come down? Sure. But now my thought process is, comes down here, and maybe here, and then boom. Now we definitely get stopped out. So we can save a little bit of money. We'll save it. We'll save it. Now, if it rolls over and it breaks this level, then we can look at shorts again. Because this would be safer than this, because it already moved a lot. So I hope all that thought process worked. All right, man, my nose itches. My nose never itches until I do a live stream. Joe, it's because you're lying. I don't think so. Let's go here. Let's see who else is here. We got WixY Fine 89 in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. Dylan says Porky just subbed. We'll check you out shortly. Yeah. Dude is really good. I really like this guy. And let's see here. Going down the list. Okay. See, Tano in the house. Tano says, I haven't been able to trade much. Family first. Hey, and that's what it's all about. Family absolutely first. We got BC Poor Corp in the house. What's up, BC Poor Corp? Appreciate you, man. This guy right here, very, very smart. Follow him. Definitely follow him. Dude is like, he's somebody that if I knew him in school, I'd be sitting right next to him. It's like, hey man, can you help me out? Dude's real smart. See here, we got Mario in the house. What's up, Mario? So happy you're here. So if y'all have any coins you want me to do, let me know. Right now, we're just going over the thought process on Bitcoin, its movements. One thing that I do is I show you my wins, I show you my losses. I don't know why I'm saying I'm a lot. I think I'm watching Army Piper too much. Man, that guy, it's funny. Who in here knows Army Piper? Put a 1 in the chat if you know Army Piper. Put a 0 if you don't. Put a 1 if you know Army Piper. Put a 0 if you don't. All right, 1 second. All right. So while y'all are doing that, there was one video where I had to watch the replay because I didn't catch him when he did live. And all he did, like for the first, well, he always does this. Blah, 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 and he could be reading something. I can understand if you're just thinking and you're trying to do a filler word. I get it. But this fool is reading something. And he's like, and then so I put in the comments, like me and him, we talk, I'm working and everything. And he knows that I talk about his I put in the comments, I was like, dude, I was watching the replay and I was doing a drinking game for every time you said, and I got hammered 1.5 minutes in. And then he read the comment, of course, and that very next day, I put on the live stream, the ometer is going nuts. And he read it and he goes, Joe, this one's for you. Oh, I love the dude. Dude is funny. Let's see here. BC Poor Corp says, I'm driving back into some TradeFi assets today. Hey, there you go. Yes, family first. Mario says, see, crap 1, press 0, and went to the start of the stream. Uh-oh. Yeah, dude's funny. But, yeah. Same thing with OC. But OC, he does his not just like a regular he goes, like is my word that Joe, you're doing story time without doing the story time. Oh, sorry. Where is it? Story time. Story time. Story time. Is one of my biggest words that I absolutely hate because I used to say it a lot. And I didn't realize I was saying it until I started editing my videos. Like, man, I say like every other word. And the getting rid of filler words is very difficult. Now my filler words, I hate it. And so, those are my 2. And I do ums. I realized I started doing ums more. I'm editing my videos and I'm noticing I'm doing ums more. I think I'm watching Piper too much. Let's see here. OC says wiener. Yeah, we have wieners. Yeah, he's funny. BC Poor Corp says, Joe, can you look at SMR? It's TradeFi. Okay, yeah, definitely. SMR. I said, I told people I was scaling into, woke up, and it's going up, up, up. Awesome. Okay, so this is a stock. Very good. Okay. Yes. All right, moving on. Looking at this, Bitcoin. Oh yeah, so we already went over this, and this is what we're looking at. It could have come down, yes, of course, but I'm not willing to risk it. You know, just cut our losers, and we just wait. All right, let me go ahead and do this really quick. So this to this, just so we can zoom out and look at the overall picture, because you don't want to be too zoomed in. You really don't. This is just for, thought process of what might be happening right now. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Delete. Why can't I delete them? What's going on here? Why can't I delete? I don't have them locked. Anyway, you're gone. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Now, if we look at this on the bigger picture, of course, we can see that price has gone up. We talked about this. Went up, nice retrace, went up to the side and up, went up some more with no really good retracements. Went up here, it did pull back, and then now it's going up again right here. This to me is really strong support. Very strong support right at, let's go ahead and just label this magnet tool on. I like looking at the candle body closes right at 1017. Very strong support. So this, if we want safer entries for shorts, we would need to break this level before we enter short. Could we enter short up here, the top of the range? Sure. It's just higher risk. But if you enter short here, you have bragging rights on X, like everybody likes to do. Oh, look at me, we shorted the top and join my group and we know what we're doing, but they never tell you when they shorted here and they got stopped out, or they shorted here and they got stopped out, or they shorted here and they got stopped out, or they short. You get my point? They never tell you when they lose, only when they win, so you can join their group. For me, I don't have a group to join as far as to learn how to trade. I show you how to trade right now. Moving on. All right. See here, 4-hour time frame. We came down here, really nice. What was the retracement on this? Curious. From here to here. Barely. So we tapped the 382. I really like to see a candle body closes on the 382. And it blasted through the 236, right in the middle pretty much. So this, I would like to have seen it come down lower. Now, I would not be mad if we had a continuation up after we did something like this. I wouldn't be mad. This to me would be healthy for this current move, this current leg up. This would be nice and healthy for me. This right here, I mean, it's good, but this would have been much better. Shoot, if we came down to 0.5, this would be great, because what it's doing is giving it time to breathe, giving it time to reset. What says, can we look at XRP? Yeah, definitely. XRP. And Porgy before that says, can you look at XAI? Yes, definitely. Look at that one. Okay, very good. And what I like doing is that, 4 minutes. Gosh darn it. I'm trying. Jesse, I'm trying, Jesse. Let's go to the daily time frame, just so we can get an overall larger picture. Man, we're so close. Crypto Princess in the house. What's up? Crypto Princess. What's up, Crypto? Hey, I saw your live stream with Mr. Coons. He was good. It was good. I personally don't like doing the Elliott waves, just because you get 4 Elliott wave theorists together. They all say the different things. But I really liked his explanation. I really liked his thought process. I really liked how, he knows it. So I might look into Elliott waves again. We'll see. See, good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm driving, so I can't text. Hello to everyone in the chats. Hello there, Crypto Princess. Crypto Princess is another YouTuber, and she's bringing on guests. She's starting to do live streams and absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. So make sure to subscribe to Crypto Princess as well. Do I have any admins in here? If so, if we can put Crypto Princess, her link in the chat. Crypto Coin Mindset finally made it. Not a problem, my friend. Now, Crypto Coin Mindset, I go live with him every Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Wednesdays, same time, 11 a.m. BC Poor Corp, also, they have a stream together, and BC Poor Corp is really smart. Oh my gosh, you can literally prick his brain, and definitely check out Crypto Coin Mindset. So, do I have any admins in here? That's what I want to know. But definitely check out Crypto Coin Mindset as well, and Princess. So on the daily time frame, look at this, man. This looks so beautiful. 105. What was the high? So I'm looking up here for the highs, in case y'all didn't know that. You just hover over your candle. The high was 105.819. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 105.819. And our absolute high was 109.588, according to Binance. Everyone's going to be different. We're so close, guys. So close. However, in my opinion, I do think that it would be nice to pull back. That's what I think. Think it'd be nice to have a nice pullback to at least a 0.5 on this fib retracement, which will put us around 99.6. These diagonal lines, these are from the previous cycles, and all these are very strong. You can see, you know, they're very strong. I would like to see it come back here at least to 99.6-ish area, and even better if it comes down here into this, which would be right around, let's just call it 96 to probably 93. Now I believe there's a CME gap at 91, and originally this is where I wanted it to come down to, but the higher we go, the less likely this is to happen. The less likely. Very important to understand that. Don't have a bias to where like this, oh, it's going to come down here because of X, Y, and Z. No, it can do whatever it wants. If it does start breaking these levels, well, then this would be our target. But if it bounces and it starts going up, well, then this was our target and it might come for it. We don't know. All right. So let us look at some charts now. So that's my thought. Oh, what is your thought process, Joe? Are we going up or down? And we're bullish. We're so bullish. It would be healthy if we went down. Do I think we're going down? No. I think we're going to go up. It would be healthy for this, but I think we're going to do this. I don't want to see this. Not that I don't want it to go up. That's B. And then our C would be from here. So this would be our pivot point. Joe, you do your letters funny. It's just that I'm doing to where it's just one stroke. That way I can just delete it with one thing. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Thank you, Dylan, for putting those in there. Appreciate you greatly. PZ Porcorp says, appreciate it, Joe. And just a nerd with a platform to share. Yeah. And it's funny, too. When BCB talking, I mean, nerd. He's real smart, guys. Really smart. Okay, going on the list really quick. Okay, very good. Yep, CCM Ray tomorrow with Joe. That's right. That's right. Crypto Coin Mindset says, way to make me feel slow. You're funny. All right, moving on. So I think Bitcoin will go up just because everybody's bullish right now. Everybody has hope. And that hopium, hopefully we can have it for a while. This is my plan B, where we come down. This is what I want to happen. Minimum. This is the minimum that I want to happen. But I think A is going to happen. There's a lot of people that do like up or down, but they never say which way they're going to go or which way they're leaning more towards. That's what I always try to tend to do. Go up. Dylan says, didn't waste time writing if it makes, yeah. All right, let's go. Get serious, Joe. All right, so the first one is going to be SMR. SMR. And this is all. So NASDAQ, Nuclear Power Corporation. I like the name. These always freak me out, though. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Okay. So right now what I'm looking for is if it likes to give and then take away. So here it gave and take away about 80%. It gave and then took away about 80%. It gave and then took away about 50%. It gave and then took away about 75%. It gave and then took away almost 100%. It gave and then took about over 100%. Here it's giving. So in my opinion, I do think that it might do something like this. You know, we can get some more come up to maybe around this level, 24.55, before potentially coming down, but all the time making higher lows. So that's one thing I want to point out. On the macro, you know, this one is like, oh, it came down lower, but on the macro, calm down on the macro, on the bigger picture. So we have, let's put our magnitude one. Let's do our this, and let's just see where it goes. So what I like to do is I like to have the magnet tool on when I'm doing this. That way there's no bias. I'm not trying to force it or nothing like that. So that's where that is. Does it line up with anything? And then I'm going to do another one from here to here. Okay. Nice. So that's what I like doing. I like using the magnet tool. And also this tool is called the ray tool. And you can find it over here. Whenever I click on any tools, they'll highlight over here in a light gray, which is very difficult. I think you should put it as a white, kind of like this, but whatever, they don't listen to me. Okay. See here, I took some profits already. Looking to reposition. Yep. Very nice. We got Jesse in the house. What's up, Jesse? See here, Jesse in the house. Okay. All right, let's see here, going down the list. Okay, on the daily. So what I'm doing now is I'm looking at the movement, the structure, the price action, the momentum of the strength. So it came up, came down, came up, came down. And I want to say it's going to do a lower high than this, but it's going to break out. I'm trying to look for an area like this right here. So let us use our bars tool. That's right over here. And let's do this. Oh, this would be nice. Yep. This is what I'm seeing with my intuition. This is what I'm seeing right here. To where it's going to come down. It's going to break below this. It's going to do a lower high than this and lower high than this. And then break the level, then break this, and then come up. And I got that from here. That's where I got it from. I like it. So I would expect to see a retrace. And this right here would be a nice buying area. This will be my buy zone right in here. And it taps it. So I would actually set an alert. So from here, let's go buy zone. I don't have a buy zone. And then let's go ahead and actually label it. So my buy zone would be here. We'll do it in white. So this would be my buy zone. So I would actually set an alert above the buy zone in case it doesn't actually tap it, but it comes down really close. And then once it starts coming up, your alert will go off because you'll reset your alert by moving it up above the price action. Your alert goes off, enter the trade, not financial advice. And then bingo, bango, bingo and a bango. All right. So here, ooh, dang, that sounds good. Lamb curry. Oh, we got JR in the house. What's up, JR? For those of you who don't know, JR is a beast. I've been watching him past couple of days. Dude's a beast. Appreciate you, JR. See here. BC Pork Corp says, I'm still feeling poopy, Jesse. Okay, let's see here. Couldn't sleep any longer. Appreciate the wishes. See here. Took a big L yesterday. Hey, we all do it. We all take wins and losses. As a matter of fact, at the very beginning of the show, that's one thing I do. I let people know, hey, I lost. Because here's the thing. Like if you hear somebody always say, oh, look at my winners and I won. And then let's say you're losing. Like, how does that make you feel? Trading is very psychological. So if you're like, man, what's wrong with me? Like I keep on losing. And everybody is posting on X and in the group and look at my gains and look at my gains. Nobody talks about the losses. I do all the time. Well, not that I lose all the time, but when I do lose, that's the very first thing in the very beginning of the show. Hey, we took some trades, we lost. Because in my opinion, that is better for the trader's psyche to be, oh, this dude, he's been trading forever and he lost too. So it's okay. Versus, you just beating yourself up and then you hear everybody around you, oh, I won. I look at, I made $20 million on this last trade. Oh man, I don't even have 20 million cents. Come on, man. So yeah. Stew. I want beef stew. I've been wanting that for like 2 months now. See here, JR says, I'm transparent. Yep, AF. I have nothing to hide for the first time in my life. Yep, very true. Thanks for the short play. Heads up on Chill Guy, bro. Hey, there you go. Yeah, then it reversed. So Chill Guy, it started going and then it reversed. But yeah. And if you're watching him and you're man, you can make. So here's the trick, guys. Like I'm gonna show you a trick with this next one. So we went over this one already. So XAI. Now I do this to show you how to trade. Like you don't have to join my group to learn how to trade. All you need to do is follow me every single day and I'll show you these very, very simple tricks. And notice I don't have any indicators. I don't have anything. Now I want to show you this. Let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. I don't know what market cap this is. By the looks of it, it's an okay market cap. Under $1 billion for sure. I'm gonna have to say under 600 million when it was here. I'll probably even say under 300 million. Now it's probably 600 million. So Ray says, let's find out. I'm gonna go 600 million. Definitely under $1 billion. XAI. Ooh. Under 600 million. But Joe, it's only 139 million. Well, it's under 600. And here, man, what was it over here? Like under a minute? No way. That's crazy. Anyway. So the way we can trade this, Joe, are you becoming a replay mentor? Nope. How about a replay millionaire? Nope. Joe, you're a replay millionaire. No, I'm showing you how you can trade. Like this, I'm showing you. So here, let's just think about it. All the stuff that I teach. Let's see here, going down the list. See here. Going the list really quick. Yeah. Losing is part of the game. I have a song about it. See here. Yep. See here. When I had no experience, I lost a lot. Yep. So this is what we're looking at, okay? What we do, and so you can implement everything that you've learned. And if you haven't learned a lot of stuff, it's okay, because I break down all the stuff that I've learned into most basic, simple form. You can call it market structure, break a structure, change a character, whatever. I don't care. Here, most basic, simple form. This is our high. If you want to say this is our high, but I'm going with this one. This is our high. This is our low. We don't know anything here. I'm not going to do it, but you can do the replay. We don't know anything here. This is our high, this is our low. But no, matter of fact, let's go like this. Let's do it from here. That way it's more fair. It's fairer. So price is coming down. We're expecting to bounce. Okay. Came down, it stopped, it came up. Okay. I want to go long. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody. No indicator, no nothing. Oh, look, we have bullish divergence. I'm pretty sure we have bullish divergence here or here. More than likely here. Bullish divergence. Joe? Fine. Let's see here. Nothing on this. Pretty surprised. Let's go on a 1 hour. Okay, here we have bullish divergence. And just because we have an impulse move up. Anything over here? We have bearish divergence here. But you're going to get this all the time. All right, so let's just go 15-minute time frame. We're trading on the 15-minute time frame. So it comes down, it stops, comes up, and it starts doing this number. Well, when it breaks this, I want to long it because this could be the bottom. Nobody knows, but this could be the bottom. Really nice. Coming down, starting to bounce. Now, if you use indicators, great. You know, if they're working for you, great. Keep on doing it. It's coming up. Could this be RSI overbought? Sure. Why? Well, because it came down and now it's starting to come up. And I don't think it would really be too much, or it would probably be closer to it, but it can continue still going up because now low market cap, people are FOMOing, and it can continue going up. Now I'm here, higher risk, because we haven't done more higher highs. But here I go long. Why not? Breaks it. Well, not here. Comes down, breaks this level again. Okay, I'm long. I'm going long here, thinking that it's going to come back to here and then potentially continue up. This is what I'm thinking. Then we have this, and it breaks this and here. So this is showing strength. And we did not break this. So this is showing strength. Then it breaks this. Oh, crap. Then it comes back into this, now that we know it's a zone, into this zone. Ah, crap. Now it's doing this number, and then I do not want it to break this level. It breaks this level, I'm cooked. Now, granted, I probably have my stop loss down here. I got stopped out already, and I lost. And because nobody knows what's going to happen. And I'm going to enter long once it breaks this. Well, no. Once it breaks this, but more than likely when it breaks this, for sure. And it keeps on coming down. And then I want to go long, and let's say I set my alert here, and I forgot all about it. I'm in other trades, my alert goes off, I look, it's like, oh, smoke. Like it went up pretty big, a large increase in the profit or the move. And because of the extremely low market cap, does it have to come down? No, it doesn't have to do anything. So I'm going to put a small amount here, and I'm going to put a lower entry here because I'm looking for this. I'll put a very small amount here. I'll put a larger amount here, represented by the larger circle. And then once it breaks this, I'll put an even larger amount. This is just in case it takes off. This is what I'm looking for, and this is showing that it's good. And I get a little bit in, it comes up, bounces off of this, kind of, not really, and then breaks this level. Once it breaks this level, we're good. So I'm showing you level by level. You can use Elliott wave theory, you can use market structure, you can use whatever. If it breaks, Joey only showing that because it went up. No. If it breaks, just like I always showed you the very first one, if we lose, we don't want it to break this level. We definitely, this is our level that it cannot break. If it does this number and it does a lower high, like I show on Bitcoin at the very beginning, and then it breaks this, uh-oh, watch out. Breaks this level, we're cooked. Because now it finished its move, and now it's going down to reset, maybe to here, 50% of the move before it potentially goes up again. Or it could roll over. Again, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Trade file live in 11 minutes. Very nice. So at one, yeah, we'll push everybody over there. Joe, can you just do your okay, go for it. Double click here, extend this, take that off, double click it on the bottom. All right, so this looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Very small market cap, 100 and something million. Okay. So we had this level. How about the upside down necklace that broke the resistance? Oh, neckline. Yeah, so JR, whenever you talk to me, you have to, unless you're talking to somebody else, whenever anybody talks to me, I always need the who, what, where, when, why, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Joe, you were just on it. See here, appreciate that, JR. Hopefully everyone's asleep tomorrow. Okay, going through there. Neo Centron is my secret weapon. No idea what that is. Got my helmet on. Very nice. Trading helmet. I love it. I went no helmet and it hurts. Teased it for sure. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So what I would like to see, let's use the fib retracement. I would like to see, man, I was hoping this was 0.5. I would like to see price. I think it's a pretty big window right here. What's the percentage? Before I do all this, what's the percentage? From where it's at to here, about 10%. Okay. So I would like to see it pull back about 12%. I would like to see it pull back here. Let's do a blue. I would like to see it pull back about 12% before entry, because right now it could do this. Again, low market cap coin, it could do that. Because it's so low market cap, it could do this. I don't know why it's pumping. Could be a pump group, but if so, it's a weak pump group because it barely did anything. What's the percentage that it did? That it did? 100%. Yeah, this is nothing for a pump group. Normally they'll do like 300-400%. I prefer the Wyckoff. See, the Wyckoff, it has to have already happened. I have several videos on Wyckoff and why I do not use it. It either has a spring or it doesn't. Okay. And if you just break down the Wyckoff, it is literally zones. It's literally breaking of a higher high. That's all it is. Like, what I do is I break down all these complex terms and everything, and I show you in the most simplistic way. Like, just for example, this is not the Wyckoff thing, but this is just for an example. It does this number, then it does this, and then this phase E, I call it the money phase. But if you just look at it, you know, you broke this level. You had your retest, you broke this level, money. Make it simple. Look, this one had no spring. Look, this one had the spring. You know, nobody knows this is going to be this because it could easily turn to this. Nobody knows. So for the Wyckoff, I don't like it because it's literally like a pattern to where it has to have happened, then you see it. Versus in the moment, you don't know it's going to come down more. You don't know it's going to break this level. You don't know it's going to break this level. You know what I mean? That's why I do that. Anyway. There I go with my ums. See here, happens to be American-based crypto. I seriously think it's moving with all the other American coins. Yeah, probably. Wyckoff is lit, but I want to learn more about the other waves. Yeah, I don't like the Wyckoff theory. And I just literally explained it in a few seconds. Literally, I have videos on it. Search my channel. Joe, can you get on with the thing? Yes, we're gonna get on with it. So you come over here, you go to this, and you type in YCOF. Did I spell it right? I always spell it wrong. Nope. Is it K? YCOF. Did I spell it wrong there? No, I spelled it right there. So I have videos on YCOF. So, like, check out. I thought I had a recent. Oh yeah, this one right here, 2 months ago. Check out this video. So can I share it? Share. I want everybody to see this video. Copy. And see here, YCOF at least lets you know ranging. Yeah, it's all about ranges. And also, the part of YCOF you have to know looking back is when something is spraying or, yeah, so there's accumulation or distribution. And I think I made a video on that too, because same thing, like here, you could call this distribution because it went down. And then, let's see here, there's sometimes where you'll have distribution and it goes up. But then you don't call it distribution, you call it accumulation. But it's accumulation, I guess you would call it like an accumulation phase 2. I think I actually said that on my video. Because because we never know which way it's gonna go, up or down. But once it breaks a level, then that's why I trade level by level. Literally, that's the reason. Like this right here, if it does this, we can consider this distribution only if it comes down. Or a form of distribution, not so much YCOF, but just a form of distribution because it comes down. However, if it goes up, well, then this portion right here was accumulation because it went up. We always call it after the fact. And that's why whenever I'm doing any of the stuff that I'm teaching, it's in the moment versus after the fact, because we're trying to make money right now, not, after it happens, like, oh yeah, well, this is where we would have entered. Well, we would have, but that's what everybody else does. Like here, it's in the moment. So for this, and this one's a tough one because it had its run up already. Pulled back. It looks strong. Not gonna lie. Because right here is the decision point. This is when it could have, right here, rolled over, attack this level, come down here into the golden pocket, potentially break the golden pocket, and then go for the 786 before maybe coming up. So this to me looks very strong, very strong. So thank you, Porky. I believe it was Porky who did this one. This one looks strong. So I'm going to say X to this. And I'm going to go with, this is my A. This is my B. This is what I would like to see. But I think this is what's going to happen. This is XAI. Let's go to XRP really quick before we go to TradeFly. Looks very similar. Let's go to the daily time frame. We were looking for a short, and we actually entered the short here, and then stop loss, I believe, in profit. Oh yeah, definitely, man. It's good. I like it. It's good. Then we did this. Look at it right here, guys. We have a shoulder, a head, a shoulder to the upside. No, I don't trade patterns. I trade level by level. But don't you see it, Joe? We have an Adam and Eve, Joe. Don't you see that? Here's your Adam and here's your Eve. No, I don't see that. I see level by level. Are you sure? Yes. Positive. All right. But Joe, don't you see the cup and the handle to the upside? No. That's horrible, guys. Stop it already. Stop it. Let's concentrate, all right? So we're looking at XRP on the daily. We have our level right here. Actually, we have a range. We have a level right there, and then we have a level right above it. So this is our range of resistance. You can call it liquidation zone. You can call it supply. You can call it liquidity hunt. You can call it whatever you want. I don't care what you call it. I just know this is an area where it's possible reversal. But Joe, why aren't you using the wicks? Fine. Use the wicks. I prefer the candle bodies, but good Lord. I prefer the candle. I prefer the candle bodies. Okay. So this right here is my area that I have to be careful with, because this is something that could get rejected. What says levels are much more understandable, and I get wrecked like 10 out of 10 versus pattern trading. I lose 6 out of 10. Keeps me mentally strong level trading with volume. Yep. Very true. Now, bullish patterns, bullish divergence plays out better in a bullish market. Bearish patterns, bearish divergence plays out better in a bearish market. If that didn't make sense, rewind that a few times and it will. So right now, I mean, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty strong. It had plenty of plenty. XRP has, I don't think I'd ever say this in my life, but XRP has finally gained my respect, because it had plenty of opportunities to take all the money it gave to its holders. Here, it had the opportunity to come up and then roll over, take all this back, and it didn't. Then it came up, came down, came up, had the opportunity to take all of this, which it did, and then this, and then this, and it didn't. Then it's, making lower lows, yes, and lower highs, yes. At this time, that's what the coins are doing. But it's holding its level. This is the level that it was holding. It was holding this level. And it did so very nicely. Now, of course, it broke through it time to time, but it held very strong. Even here, even though it closed the next day, boom, shot right back up, showing tremendous amount of strength. Then this is when we shorted, because now not only, let's zoom in, not only did it break down and come back up, but now it broke down, came back up, and then showing a lot of weakness. It didn't even come up to the 50% of this retracement. A lot of weakness, broke this level. All right, let's short. We shorted it, started doing this number, moved our stop loss and profit. I don't even think our first target hit. And then we got closed out, closed our trade, stopped out. Then it's starting to do this, and this looks very strong. Do I think it'll go right now? I think it'll do a lower high. So we have our high. Then I think what might happen, maybe to here, to this level. And we're going to be going to TradeFly's streaming just a little bit. To here. I'm looking at all these closes. So this is what I do. Like, everything I do is never, I think it'll look cool here. It's very strategic. And this lines up with about 50% of this move. Then to come up one more time, then blast through, now moon mission. And this is from here. So notice this. Everything I do is very strategic, guys. None of this is just, let me try it. Sometimes this plays out to the T. Sometimes I'm completely off. So just to let you know. But I do think that we're going to roll over for, maybe not so low. Maybe to here, maybe to this level. So let me do a box. From here to here. So this is going to be my bounce. I'm looking for the bounce right here. That's what I think on XRP. If you enjoy the content, guys, put a 1 in the chat. If you enjoy the content, put a 1 in the chat. If you haven't already, definitely smash the like. Right now, I am going to put this to where we can go to Trade Flies. And we're going to listen to about 10 seconds of some music. Let's see here, Trade Fly, okay. And let him know that the Trade Intuition raid is on. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Let's go ahead and listen to a few seconds of this song before we move over to TradeFly. Appreciate you greatly. You guys are the absolute best. Take care. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. I have nothing to sell you, only to offer you how to trade in the most simplistic form. That's it. All right. Take care. What did I push? I pushed the wrong button. Pushed the wrong. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, and cheese.
Yeah. Trade intuition, reading the charts, Fibonacci levels playing their part. Price runs high then pulls right back. Catch that zone, watch it react. Made by Fibonacci, yeah, the math don't lie. Price gotta retrace before.
Sorry guys, the math doesn't lie. Let's go to TradeFly and make sure to say TI raid or Trade Intuition raid. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.